Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to 1 hour of Vardorvis. The goal of this hour is to give you some real-time examples of killing Vardorvis with the Noxious Halberd. The Halberd is a very powerful slash weapon that was added as a drop with Araxor in the recent Slayer boss update. This weapon helps fill the gap that was left when they nerfed the Osmumten's Fang on Slash, and since I did have a 1 hour video of using that Fang that has since been privated after the nerf, I do think it's time to send 1 hour with the Noxious Halberd instead. If these hour of videos have been treating you well, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Enjoy the hour, everybody. All right, let's check out the full gear setup here. We obviously have the Noxious Halberd. I've got a Helm of Nadesnot, a Fire Cape, the Amulet of Blood Fury. The Blood Fury is not required, but it's very nice for some extra healing, as Vardorvis does do some chip damage. We've got an Unholy Blessing, Fighter Torso, Obsidian Legs, Barrow's Gloves, the Dragon Boots, and an Imbued Berserker Ring. I do have Burning Claws for my spec weapon. I could go cheaper and go Dragon Dagger, but these came out since my last Hour of Vardorvis video, so I do like to use new items for different Hour ofs, and also these are very good. Divine Super Combat for some boosted stats. I've got 3 Super Restores for my prayer points. House Teleports to bank and leave Vardorvis. The Ring of Shadows is to get to Vardorvis. I do have the Rune Pouch and Book of the Dead so that I can summon Thralls, though I will say in my warm-up kills here, I haven't summoned a single one, so I might forget about that. And the rest is food, including some Carom Wands for some combo eats. So let's go ahead and teleport over there. Real quick, during this fight, you'll notice that I have the axes and Vardorvis' head highlighted, so I do want to teach you how to do that if you want to do it as well. I'm using a RuneLite plugin called Better NPC Highlight. You do need to go to the plugin hub to download this one, then go find the plugin and click on the little settings gear. Under the true tile, you'll see that I've checked this box, and then I've typed 12225 and 12227 in the IDs. This is what's going to be highlighting the big axes that he's throwing. If I minimize that true tile window and then open up the southwest tile, you'll see that I have the box checked, and I have 12226 in the tile IDs. I do have this highlight color as green instead of blue as well. This is what is highlighting Vardorvis' head green for me. There's a bunch of different ways that you can use this plugin to highlight things, but these are the configurations that I'm using in this video. So my quick prayers are on Protect Melee as well as Piety. Let's go ahead and sip this Divine Super Combat. Put on those quick prayers and attack Vardorvis from a square away. I like the extra range on the Noxious Halberd already. I kind of like dumping the Burning Claw specs earlier than later, because you don't want to like kill him with the Burning Claw, or you might waste some of the burn damage that you get from it. But I don't want to use the Burning Claw spec immediately, because Vardorvis' defense is pretty high when the fight starts, but as his health goes down, so does his defense, which is not something that a lot of monsters do. That's a pretty unique mechanic to Vardorvis. But like, should be good to send 2 specs now. Could send 3. It's only 30% spec energy per. Whoa. Oh, there's the range attack in there. We did miss that, so we're tanking a melee hit. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and combo eat. Oh. You want to move a little bit less once you've been hit with the axe, buddy. I definitely, while contemplating if I should eat yet, was just not even looking at that axe. That axe, we're good to go. Sometimes Vardorvis is winning the fights, but the Captcha at least helps us out here. Notice I right-clicked on him before he started using the Captcha. If you click this attack option as that little Captcha pops up, then you get 1 extra hit in. It's not like a huge deal, but it is kind of nice to keep your DPS going. And you can tell when he's about to use that Captcha because all of the other attacks stop for a little while. He kind of goes like silent in the room, basically. Oops. Alright, we're only about halfway through. Oh, that's a sketchy skip. You can run through, like, any of the axes that spawn right next to you, as long as you run through right as they're about to be thrown. There we go, another Captcha moment. I am gonna combo, and there you go, like that. Oh, we got the range head coming in hot. We are getting close to enraged phase, so he's gonna be using a lot of his attacks all the time, which is kind of awesome. That's part of the reason I like the fight. There's a lot going on. Another range hit coming in hot. Move along, son. The Halberd can be a little bit of all or nothing, but hitting a 60 plus is always very satisfying. Very nice, very nice. So right as that middle axe gets up to you, you do just have to run like when it's 1 square away, so you can wait till both the middle axe and the corner axe are coming like this. We'll do it right here. Right as this middle axe gets up to me, that's when I step through. And right when they were going to be thrown is when I stepped back through to skip those axes. Kind of a long first fight, but we're getting a lot of examples of having to skip the axe, like right there, along with protect range, and we're good to go. That was an intense first kill, just for some uncut rubies, dude. If you know, you know. Uncut rubies have been the bane of my stream for like 2 months. It's incredible. Kind of got beat up on that kill. That's all right. Let's do another. We're fine. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That will likely be one of the... Well, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't done like a full hour of Noxious Halberd, so I don't know exactly what to expect. Oh, don't use the special attacks yet. Let's get him a little bit lower health. It's nice. The halberd hits very high. It replaces like the area where the Osmumten's Fang was sitting when you just look at weapons for Vardorvis. Pre-nerf Osmumten's Fang was... There's a reason it was nerfed. It was extremely powerful on Slash, which it's not necessarily supposed to be. So this clearly isn't as good as pre-nerf Fang, but I mean, that makes sense. Why would they just give us an item that's just as good? Like, why would they have nerfed it in the first place? You know what I mean? But it is still... It's pretty solid. Better than the Abyssal Tentacle, but, you know, not the Soul Reaper's Axe nor the Scythe. It does the job completely differently than the Fang does, though. That 61 is super nice, but it's not super accurate, but it hits very hard. Whereas the Fang is very accurate, and then it's decreased max hit and increased minimum hit, so that it's just very consistent. So you could set a higher PB with the Noxious Halberd than you would with, like, pre-nerf Fang. But then pre-nerf Fang, just more kills per hour. Oh. There we go. That range attack coming in hot. Kind of took my hand off the F keys for a second and started panicking. We're good to go. I didn't really need to step over at all for this one, but I did. I just kind of like moving around. He's kind of, see how nothing's happening? Oh, never mind. There come the axes. It took him long enough, though, that I was starting to prepare for the capture. Oh, step out and back in so we can get that skip through. That's why I like to be standing out here when the axes spawn, so that if I needed to skip through that middle axe, which technically right there I didn't, I was just kind of showing. It's a little bit easier if you're already standing out there. But if you're caught right here when it spawns, you do have just a sec. Oh, here comes the catcha. Oh. You good? KO it. We're almost done. We're almost out of here. We get that range attack sneaking in. We're good to go. Oh, we're zeros. I don't think I used my Burning Claw specs, huh? Forgot about that. Or any thralls. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's a tip for thralls that you gotta use if you've been forgetting about them. See all these marked squares? I'm not even using all of them. Let's go ahead and just shift right-click label tile and all caps, just thrall. See if that helps the slightest bit. There we go. Let's get a couple of attacks in and then dump all 3 Burning Claw specs at this point, because apparently I'll forget about those 2. Just sip the Divine Super Combat as well. The supply drop we just got was pretty nice. I probably still would have went for the 3-kill trip, just because I like pushing it. It can be a little safe, you know, safer to just bank when you're running a little low on food. There we go, 3 specs. And we're gonna wait till this axe gets right up to us, then we step through. There's a range attack as well. And we're gonna do it again. So I just want to make sure I'm getting as many attacks in as I can. If, like, right there, I was running when I could have been attacking. Like, if you time your attacks poorly and you're running around or, like, eating instead of getting more attacks in, that's gonna slow your kill down. That's something that, with any boss, you just get more used to, like, making sure your character is always attacking. Beautiful. Spawn another thrall. Whoa, the range attack. We're good, we're safe. Ate that tuna potato real quick just in case. We're good, we're safe though. Oh, sip up a prayer potion. He's about to capture. Look how, like, silent it got. Beautiful time for the capture. Late fight like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, we KO'd him. I was getting ready for that next axe skip. Rune Javelin heads. Crazy. I think we could send another kill on this trip. We're doing well already. It's because I spawned the thrall in that one. And dumped some specs, actually. Kill number 2 was horrendous. How long did it take? 2:13. It was still not as slow as kill number 1, but that minute and 23 was looking way better. A little bit of a slow start. Just need some DPS. We got 1 axe, dude. You know when he's only throwing 1 axe that, you're early in the fight. Look at all these zeros. Oh my god, he's still just the 1 axe. Get a little bit of damage before we send speckage. Whoa. I got 261s in there, by the way. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a Burning Claw spec. Did some decent damage, just not really any burn, unfortunately. That's fine, that's fine. We're safe. So every time the axes come up, it's your job to see which area is going to be safe and like react to that first. And then his range head that pops up right there and like him jumping around and stuff. Those are kind of, you still want to dodge that, but they're a little bit secondary. Kind of. The range head's very important still. But like, to get used to the flow of the fight, you just get used to the axes spawning and knowing where to go. Like, I was safe where I was standing, to be fair. I just like to start a little bit stepped outside, like this. Oop. I'm gonna use this Burning Claw spec. I'm gonna spawn the Thrall, even though it's pretty late in the fight, and we're about to bank anyways. Ooh. A lot going on right now. Let's step through. Oh, my prayer. I thought I got the range head, but I must have been late. Or there was another one I didn't see and I messed up. We're good to go. There's one right there. Oops. We're good. We almost done? Send it. Oh my god. There we go. 4-kill trip to start is very solid. Dragon Javelin heads, though. Look, Vardorvis doesn't have the best regular loot. He's definitely a bit of an all-or-nothing boss. But when you have a drop that's worth like 200 mil, that's not necessarily like extremely rare. You know, if it was something like Third Age and it's worth 200 mil, it might just be too tough to get. But the Ultor Vestige, not a bad grind. Not a bad grind. All right, let's hustle up. The faster you are in the bank, the more kills per hour you're going to send. Good to go. Let's get one more combo eat. Send it back. Vardorvis, one of my favorite bosses. I'm a big fan of making a lot of GP at once, just because that ends up adding up to like more money an hour. You max out. I did a lot of KC at like Zulrah and Vorkath on like multiple accounts now, and they make very good money. And before you have like a really good setup, that's actually incredibly good bosses to be at. But eventually they do max out, and if you're thinking about making like 1 billion GP or more to get a mega rare, and you're like, yeah, but I'm maxed out at 4 mil an hour, like 250 hours. The idea that you could make a couple 100 mil at once from that, it's a little more fun that way, IMO, but I do like both styles of bosses. I like to make money every kill as well, to be fair. But Vardorvis, for many reasons, one of my favorite bosses. Go and get started, send that Thrall. Very engaging, very exciting if you do get a good drop. Kinda, you know, kinda shite if you're not getting anything. You're just getting lava runes every time because you put in a lot of effort just to get lava runes. In my opinion, that's what, like, kind of distracts you from it's not a good drop every time, is the amount of effort you have to put into each kill. You're a little bit more focused on gameplay. Let's go and dump 2 specs. And then occasionally just massive drop. Occasionally. It's not that it's a common thing, the Ultor Vestige. It still takes a little bit to build one up. Are we at 3 burn damage from 2 specs? That's so nice. Whoops. A lot started going on. I was yapping about drops and whatnot, and Vardorvis is like, pay attention to the fight, dude. You're kind of balling, though. Step through right as the axe is thrown. There was the range attack in there as well. Let's go ahead and step back because he planted all them trees. Whoa. Which is kind of cool. I appreciate Vardorvis planting trees. Looks like they're dead trees, so that doesn't really... I don't think that helps, but he doesn't know. Headless bastard. He's not really headless. That's what the range attack is popping up out of the ground, is Lord Farquaad-looking head. Whoa. I'm going to get hit by the trees because I had to wait on the tile that I was on to skip through that axe. If I had stepped like closer to the pillar, I think that spot was safe over there. In other words, like this square right here. Right over here. Ooh. I could have dodged the trees being on this square, then stepped through the axe. Oops. I was just trying to show what I would do, and now the fight's catching up to me. We're good? No perfect loot for me? That's fine, dude. Minus 100 lava runes. Oh my goodness. Should have stayed here. And back through. There we go. Range attack coming in hot. Not a bad time for a Burning Claw spec. Not the best time necessarily, but I wanted some quick damage out there. It worked, dude. Awakener's Orb. Let's go, bro. 969 KC. Nice. Hey, dude, I was just saying the regular drop's pretty crap, but a plus 800k goes a long ways for supplies. Send. We go again. What was that kill time? 212, 212. I feel like around, ooh, the 61 right there when the Blood Fury went off. Too bad I was like full health already. That's a good note. I was gonna say, I feel like around 2 minutes is a pretty solid kill for the setup. Whoa, that range head was in a weird spot. Full health. If you're running a Blood Fury, it's not a bad idea to like not heal up to full health, because any time you attack while you're at full health, you're just wasting charges on the Blood Fury. So it's also like not that big of a deal if you take a little bit of damage on the way here, or like you don't really have to pre-sip the Divine Potion and heal up that health at the bank, because technically you don't want to start the fight at full health if you can avoid it. It doesn't take very long before Vardorvis drops you under 4 health, but if you hit like a 1 and you hit like a 40 and you see the little like heal animation from the Blood Fury, that really, you still kind of wasted that Blood Fury. Proc, whoa. Let's go ahead and dump Spec and Spec again. Range attack coming in hot. We're balling now. You got some burn, right? Yeah, buddy. Might have been a little late on the Spec. I feel like he's going to die before that burn would have completed, but whatever. It's chipping away. It's helping me out during enraged phase. It's kind of nice. Round half health, not too bad for sending the bone claw, or the burning claws, excuse me. Bone claws. That's what they were at first. But they make more sense to be burning claws. Cole, we've been naughty this year. We're good to go for another kill. Very nice. I don't know what KC we started. Oh, I do have the loot tracker going. 6 kills so far. Oh, and let's go ahead and put the strength XP out here. Once I get 1 hour's worth of strength XP is when we know that we've been doing this for an hour. Dude, big brain, big brain. Respawn that thrall. Get a little more damage out there. Maybe around half health for the burning claw. It worked really well last time. I like it kind of early on, because if you do get that burn damage, chipping away early, it's chipping away at some of that defense too. The beginning of the fight's always slower. We got burn on there. I guess the beginning of the fight's not always slower. Woo! Holy cow. If you're struggling in enraged phase and you're eating a lot, then you're just not attacking at all. Sometimes that can make it a struggle. That's why having a big special attack at the end of the fight can be very helpful as well. Like Dragon Claws at the end of the fight are massive. Burning Claws still pretty good. Dragon Dagger spec, pretty solid. I'm a big fan of the Void Waker and the Ancient Godsword spec here as well. The Void Waker you'd use very early, and then Ancient Godsword you kind of want to use like early or mid-fight. The Ancient Godsword's for healing, but it does take like a few extra ticks to heal, so if you use it to KO him, I think you would just waste the healing from it, which doesn't make any sense. Could send the bone or the Burning Claw spec. Ah, and I tried to put my weapon on and get that right click really quick in there, and then we got the 0 from the Burning Claws anyway. All of that was a failure. Is that right? Oops. He's in his angry phase, enraged phase. Nah, angy phase. Oh. I tried to switch back to protect melee too quickly so that I could like run through the axe as well. I could have ran through the axe, then switched to protect melee. I didn't have to like try to do it same tick, and I would have never been hit by the range attack there. Step through. There we go. It's fine. Doesn't matter. There we go. We're having a good time. Please KO it. Please finish the fight. Here comes the captcha. See how he didn't spawn axes like right away during enraged phase? You know he's slowing down. Thank you, buddy. Ooh, supplies. I did say I like pushing it. Yeah, it's fine. We got a one-click teleport, so I shouldn't die if things are going poorly. Unless I push it too far. I mean, that's alright. Part of the hour of videos is to potentially show some mistakes as well. I really feel like if you're watching a video for the purpose of learning how to do something, whether it's RuneScape related or not, especially if it's like bossing, something that you can fail at. I guess it's different if it's like replacing the tire on your car. You want to know how to do that perfectly, but you know, something that takes like practice and you're going to be bad at the first time. It helps to see how to do it wrong as well. Like if you just see a video of somebody doing it perfect, that's only helpful if you were already almost perfect at what you were about to do. And you're like trying to like, you're trying to really min-max or something, you know? Like, you're trying to learn the boss and you just see somebody do it without making a single mistake. It's kind of like, okay, I guess. You know, you get something out of it, but it does help if you mess up. If I mess up and like kind of show how to recover, I feel like is a lot more information as well. So that being said, if I die, that's my excuse. I did it on purpose to teach you guys. Whoa. There we go. I got that bone, or the burning claw spec in there. At this point, I'm just, if I say bone claw instead of burning claw, I'm just going to pretend like I didn't, and, you know, whatever. You know, if you've watched this far into the video, go ahead and type bone claw into the comments. I try to hit like tell people to type coconut or something like late in the video, just to see who was watching deep into the vid. We're not quite deep into the video, but for the hour of vids, any random time in the middle of it, for you to be watching at this point, you definitely have to enjoy the video. It's the type of video that it's easy to click on it, see like the first 2 kills to like learn, and then skip to the end to see what the loot was as well, you know? Depends on what you were looking for. Whoa. Get him. Got him. Good. Didn't see that range hit until it was like about to be too late, but whatever. Let's go ahead and bank. Let's go ahead and bank. Another solid trip. We're having a good time. We're about a third of the way through. We're actually balling. Noxious Halberd's very good. It's not insanely accurate, so like first warm-up kill, I hit a couple of zeros to start, and I was like, this is gonna suck, isn't it? I was just immediately a Debbie Downer. An absolute negative Nancy. Let's hustle up and bonk Nancy. There we go. Yeah, but it's pretty dope weapon. For the longest time, I really felt that if you take 2 weapons, and a few things can affect the DPS, the damage per second on a weapon. How accurate, how fast, and what its max hit is. So, how often you're hitting, how much damage it is, blah, blah, blah. But like if you take 2 weapons that, whatever those variables are, we know they add up to the exact same damage per second. But like one of them hits really hard and is inaccurate, while the other is super accurate and doesn't hit very hard at all. But like, we know that it's balanced in a way, they do the same amount of damage over time. I used to say, without a doubt, that the one that does more damage, like a lot of zeros, but then it occasionally hits hard, is more fun to use. Not more damage. We're saying they do the same amount of damage over time, but like a bigger hit with zeros as opposed to just like a little bit of damage every time. I used to definitely say that was way more fun, because like hitting hundos with like a Ruby Bolt proc, like hitting 60s with this weapon is awesome. Then the Osmunthon's Fang happened, and that thing is just so consistent. Where it's good, it's so good that I've completely changed my mind on that. It is fun to go back to some weapons that are just hard hitters, so I get a lot of zeros here, sure, but let's go ahead and dump some speckage. 1. Not for the zeros. 2. Let's go ahead and use a 3rd one. That was a good spec. Look at all those max hit splats. Was it 29 and a 28 because there's 2 14s. There's like a 58 on the max hit on the spec. Not insanely high, but for a 3-tick weapon, not bad. And it adds burn, so there was 10 more damage for that too. So that was like hitting a 68 with a 3-tick weapon. That's actually, when you put it that way, ooh, and then I just hit a 61 with my halberd. Nice, we ballin', in other words, we ballin'. About to capture. Make sure that I'm not a robot. Whoa. I shouldn't have been focused on stepping back out here. That kind of made it harder to protect from range when that popped up, but it's alright. If you get comfortable when doing like higher level bossing and have to work on stuff, or even lower level bossing and just doing a little too many clicks, maybe just having fun with it, If you get comfortable with doing like 2 actions in the same tick, in other words, like switching your prayer and walking like real quick, it just makes it so much easier when you're doing bosses that you don't have to do that. You feel like you have eons, you have unlimited time to react to things. GG's. Soul runes, very nice. That's the perfect kill, soul runes, if I'm not mistaken. The 6 hundo. I think it usually drops 400. I may have 973 KC here, but it's been a little bit since I actually like grinded a lot of Vardorvis back to back. We're doing well. 204 on the kill. I feel like we're gonna be 24, maybe 25 KC on the hour. It was like the 9th kill right there. Yeah, that was the 9th. Sweet. Probably could have healed up a little before the fight. Oh, Blood Fury doing work right now. Hear me out. The Blood Fury is mostly to keep up with the fact that Vardorvis is doing chip damage through prayer. Kind of keep up. It doesn't keep up on its own, but like, it helps. And then honestly, so Vardorvis heals himself for like half the damage that he inflicted on you. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Not gonna use a combo eat though. I did combo with the potion, but because he's doing chip damage, he's kind of chip healing as well. And the Thrall does a pretty good job kind of negating that. Not totally negating it. It's the same idea as like the Blood Fury and the chip damage that he's doing. It's helping reduce reuse and recycle, you know what I mean? Capture? Alright, let's go ahead and 2 Burning Claws. I mean, Bone Claws? No, this fucking guy. I had a friend in high school that played baseball with me who would always, he would say picture, like a picture in a picture frame. He wouldn't say the C in it, which is not too uncommon that people pronounce it wrong. I don't really care that much. It was kind of fun to mess with him. Like, I know he could say picture, but he would say pitcher. Like a baseball pitcher. So one time when they were switching the pitcher in game, he was like, hey, Dak from the Ed Boys. That's not what he called me. He was like, look, they're putting in a new picture. Just to fuck with me. I'll never forget that day. Whoa. GG's? Oh, it's not dead. That's why I said GG's. I thought it was over. Sorry, sir. Oh, he healed. What are you doing? Why do you heal? That range attack could have messed with me. That was coming in hot. 200 raw sharks coming in hot. All right, a little intense, I am going to not heal up yet. Send? Send? Yeah, immediately hit the Blood Fury proc as well. Very nice. More Blood Fury procs. Actually, Blood Fury, the best. It is like 10 mil for 10k charges, but in the long run, Vardorvis does make up for it. Just from 10k charges, even your regular loot will pay for a blood shard, but it's a little less consistent than some of the other places you use a blood shard. Definitely, like, in the long run, if you can kill a boss really efficiently without needing the Blood Fury, then having higher DPS is just going to be better. So the Amulet of Torture and the Amulet of Rancor, the Rancor Amulet, whatever, those are both very, very good. But for a long time, I didn't want to use the Blood Fury, like, anywhere. Places like Nex and Vardorvis seem more necessary, but then higher level Invocation, Tombs of the Maskets, I started bringing more Blood Fury as well. And just really anywhere that I was using melee. Once I started using Blood Fury, it's been impossible to put away, dude. Like, yeah, I guess technically every, like, many hours of combat, I could save myself 10 mil, which is a lot of money. Like, not necessarily if you're making hundreds of millions of coins with it, which is, you know, that's kind of a Nex thing right there. Nex really makes up for it very, very quickly. But still, like, making still a lot of money while bossing and just making the bossing a lot more chill is just 100% worth. Forgot to dump any specs. Beautiful. Any burn? I don't think we got any burn out of that. We're fine. We're fine. Wouldn't matter much. Kind of would have wasted the burns, so big brain. Uncut rubies, dude. My favorite, my favorite. Okay. We got 6 food with this one. I mean, let's go ahead and push it. Respawn this Thrall. Blood Fury do some work. DPS do some work. At 59, though, if that was a Blood Fury proc, too. Yeesh. I want to say, I don't remember the numbers in the Blood Fury, but I think it might average out to about 6% of the damage that you're doing is what you're healing. You know, you have certain odds to heal a certain amount. It's like a 1 in 5 chance to heal like a third of what you do. I don't remember the numbers, but I think it was around a 6 to 7% of the damage total that you do is what you would expect to heal. In other words, whatever 6% of the health of the monster you're fighting is, you would generally heal that much while fighting it, on average. So that'd be 6 per 100, 6 times 7, 42. You'd, on average, heal 42 health per Vardorvis kill. That's actually nice. That's multiple sharks. That's pretty big. Alright, this would be a good time for the 1 bone claw spec we're gonna have. Capture coming in hot? He hasn't done... Oh, there you go. Never mind. Like, he didn't do much for a sec. Didn't really look enraged. Here it comes. Oh, get the last one, son. Let's go ahead and combo eat. Very nice. Step through this axe. That axe. Whoa. Keep going. Come on, man. 2-hit range. Another capture? I was going to say, it looks kind of dead for a sec. If he stops throwing axes for a moment during enrage phase, you kind of know a capture's coming. Like, what else would he be doing? Didn't really have to step through the last axe that was there. I just kind of feeling fancy, I guess. Uncut diamonds, an upgrade from the rubies. Nah. We did a lot of necks during Nexvember, and we went incredibly dry. I've done a lot of necks overall, so we've made good money there and other times. We still made some money during Nexvember. But the amount of uncut rubies that we got from necks was just insane. It was just insane. Give me the divine, 3 restores. Let's go 5. Garamon. I'll put these away. Manta rays. Teleport out of here. Nice. We're balling. We're balling. We're having a good time. That was 12 KC so far, right about halfway through. So yeah, we get 24 KC out of this. That's really not too bad. Still a decent amount of time to get to the drop rate of an Ultor, but you know, plus 200 mil or so. 188 for the Ultor ring minus, you know, like a Berserker ring that goes into it. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. A lot of the videos that I've been doing for money making have been making up to 100 mil GP, so a drop that's worth like 180 mil is pretty significant. Let's sip this, thrall, spawn that. Go, send it, kill, do damage, or not. His defense, he's rock solid when the fight starts. It kinda can be nice to have a defensive lowering spec, but then at the same time, it doesn't matter too much, like halfway through the fight. It is pretty cool, though, that there's a lot of options for a special attack on Vardorvis. Bandos Godsword still would be viable then. Sarah Godsword's fine for healing and prayer. Ancient Godsword's really good for healing. Dragon Dagger, pretty solid. Burning Claws and Dragon Claws, very good. Voidwaker, like my favorite spec weapon in the game, so I can't ever leave him out. That's a lot of options. Technically, Crystal Halberd would be aight. Alright, that was getting a little intense. Kind of would like a Capture. Capture's like free healing time as well. Or not. Let's go ahead and combo eat. Then combo eat with a... Not really combo eat. Eat and drank with his restore. Now he's gonna do the Capture? No, okay. He was slowing down for a sec. Alright, that was a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Burning Claws, son. Very nice. Whoa. We're dancing, we're dancing. Let's step through that. Almost clicked. Still a little late. Whoa. Now? Okay, guy. KO him? During the capture? Nope. Guaranteed good drop. KO him during the capture. I'm just making that up, but you know. Now if I don't get a good drop, we know that's the reason why. Blood runes. Okay, guy. Better than lava runes. No problem. Let's go ahead and sip. Get the thrall. Just like right as it spawns. There we go. Sorry, Vardorvis. Fucking Lord Farquaad looking ass. Not that he looks like Lord Farquaad, but the head that pops up out of the ground definitely has that haircut, dude. I'm gonna need 60 damage. Oh, 36. You're working on it. I'm gonna need to see some XP drops, sir. There you go. Count it. There's the 60. That's funny. No way. Then the specs were still kind of crap. No burn. Oh, I did get a little burn. Okay, it's chipping away. We're chipping towards lower defense. Whoa. Very nice. Whoa, right as I go to spawn a thrall, he starts dashing around. It's like he's gonna do the thing. I did another 60. Should have asked for more than a 60 earlier. 61's my max hit when we're... I was gonna say when we're fully potted up, but I'm using divines. We're always fully potted up if I sip it. Whoa, he was getting a little awakened Vardorvis on me there. That was a lot of moving. I had, oh, another 60? That's crazy. I had to step here to get rid of, like, or get away from the first spawn, but then there was an axe right on me, so I had to kind of step out and back in to skip it. All that for mithril javelins. It's alright, you win some, you lose some. Send it. Bring him in. Nice. Just start off with some XP drops. There you go. Remember the 60s. Remember the 60s, dude? You guys remember the 60s? I don't. Not that old. But I do remember the 60s. Just keep hitting them, dude. 47, you know, it's kind of nice. Fallen. Vine's about to go out. Let's go ahead and... Burning Claws. Nice. We did get some burn on there as well. Kind of messed up the right click, but whatever. Also, getting over 100k XP an hour in strength while bossing is kind of awesome. I am at 99 strength, part of the reason my DPS is where it's at. But at the same time, if you're just wearing better gear and you were like mid-90s in strength, you still get some pretty good XP. It's nice to max out your stats before bossing, because better DPS is always going to be pretty huge, but like, you know, the last 5 levels from like 94 to 99 is not... It's making the same difference as like 1 to 6 did. If anything, at least level 1 to 6 in like attack, you're able to wield new weapons when you get to like steel weapons, stuff like that. But it makes a little bit of a difference. But for the amount of time it takes, you don't have to like, you don't have to go like Nightmare Zone or something for extra however many hours just to go from like 94 to 99 attack and strength. Whereas you could already do bossing really well with like 90. Even like 85s, you can get started at a lot of bosses. 70s, you can get started at some bosses. But you can go pretty low with it. But even like 90 plus combat stats, you would be just destroying some bosses. And getting like nearly 100k XP an hour while doing it is huge. Oh, kill it during the caption. No, we hit the 0. GG's. Rune Javelin heads. So no head. I'll sip again on that super restore. Ooh, the divine had gone out. I had mentioned when it was almost out, and I forgot to sip. We fine? We fine? Got divine? 61 on that max hit. It's very satisfying, though. 60 plus is thick. And I wasn't paying any attention to those axes, not gonna lie. You got me in a lull there, Vardorvis. Whoa! Just trying to keep track of where we're at on this. Almost 2/3 of the way through. I could Burning Claw you for this fight very soon. That 57 was nice. You see an XP drop? I gotta eat. We see an XP drop. Oh, that's 61. All right. 2 Burning Claw specs. 1, 2. I'm gonna spawn the melee thrall. Not that it's more helpful, but we're getting some RNG from Terry. The mage thrall is the most efficient. They're all similar. The mage thrall's attack, like, actually hits a tick faster, but they all attack at, like, the same speed, have the same DPS. The only problem with the melee thrall is he can't attack from a far range, so if you're fighting a monster that you have to, like, run over to it, then it has less DPS because it's not attacking as you're, like, as it's trying to travel. So poor Terry. Poor melee thrall, technically the worst. Very nice. Whoa, not very nice. It is enraged phase. The onslaught is coming in hot. End it. End it. Yeah, buddy. It's not over. End it. Yeah, buddy. There we go. There we go. Nice. Let's bounce. All that for some naughty coal. What's that, Casey? 16 kills already. All right, all right. Might be 23 that we're going to end at. Just about. Pretty good. I like that. 20 plus kills with the somewhat budget setup. I mean, if we took away the Blood Fury and the Bone Claw, or the Burning Claws, dang, dude, I said I wouldn't correct myself anymore. We take away the Blood Fury and the Claws, then that's like 25 mil less in the setup. Kind of like cuts the price of the setup in half, honestly. We need 6 Carom Wands, these Manta Rays, and Bounce. Like, by the time you're doing Desert Treasure 2 and you're looking to grind Vardorvis, like, if you just need a single Vardorvis KC, then even like a whip, a zombie axe will get it for you. You don't need to be thinking about like 50 mil plus setups. And by the time you're likely to think, you know, I'm gonna grind out some Vardorvis, then needing 50 mil for a setup is not. It's still a lot of money, but it's not like that much to ask for. Because there are other bosses prior to this that can make that money pretty easily. Check out some of my budget money-making videos, like the Vorkath and the Zombie Axe video. Send. Let's go ahead and thrall up. And let me see the 60. Beginning of the fight, man. It's an important time to do DPS. This is why Void Waker's so nice. You just open up with like 70. 70. Like, alright. Well, his defense is a little lower then as well. I'm looking for 2 more XP drops. Come on, guy. There we go. Give me 1 more. 1 more, dude. There we go. It was pretty weak. Let's send the Burning Claw. I'm going to do all 3 Burning Claw specs that I had ready. Whoa. Oh, he's got the max 5 burn on him. That's so filthy. Oh. I wasn't ready for the range attack there. I'm just ogling over the 5 burn damage, bro. Probably should eat just in case. Just hit a 1 that Blood Fury procs. Get out of here, dude. Then a 52 with no Blood Fury after. I am gonna eat. I'm not getting like an extremely fast kill. I guess I ate a little too much though, because it is 47 and then 39 with the Blood Fury proc. I immediately regret it. And then there, I mean, it was only an 8, but the last hit was also Blood Fury. Actually, if you hit like a Blood Fury hit when something only has 1 health left, it will like You only do a 1, but you still roll your actual max hit. You just only see a 1. You still roll up to your max hit, I should say. If you would have hit a 30 and they had 30 health left, it's not like it actually made you do 1 damage. It's just all that you could do, which means you would heal as much as if you hit like the big hit. So if you use a Saradomin Godsword spec and it only did 1 damage because there was only 1 health remaining on the monster, it should heal as if you hit whatever it would have rolled had the monster had enough health left. Same with Blood Fury stuff. Maybe 1 more hit. No, guy. Ah, I had the right click. I didn't think I did, so I right-clicked a second time, and it was too late. Second guessed myself. No confidence. Oh, there was the hit that you wanted, Burning Claw spec. My auto-retaliate on? That's the first time that it's gotten me. I definitely I put on the Burning Claws and clicked the special attack. And before I could click back on Vardorvis to make sure I used it, my guy sent the spec. That's how I noticed that it's on. Otherwise, we've been doing fine. Auto-retaliate's not that big of a deal against Vardorvis. There's not many times where he'll, like, drag you over since he's following you. So, auto-retaliate's a problem against... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was a little close. Bosses that you have to move a lot. Not that you have to move a lot. Bosses that you have to move a lot, but they don't move with you. That's more like the parameter for... Whatever the hell I was just saying. This is getting too close. This is too much. You'd have lost all train of thought. Give me that Burning Claw spec. No. I didn't even notice the that axe. Data axe. Okay, guy. Come on. Whew. That was a close one. I had to step through and click on that protect range at the same time. It's one of the worst setups. Not like the same exact time, but in the same tick. Holy cow, for the raw sharks. Do we go for another anyways? I think I do. I think I do. That was wild. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. We're gonna just destroy him this time. Look at that, dude. Guy's got no defense already. All XP drops. Actually, we're doing really well right now. That's the first 0 the Noxious Halberd hit on this kill. That's crazy. We're gonna have a Burning Claw spec in a sec. Send it. Oh, and I did get the right click for the Noxious Halberd. No, but it didn't like count it. Maybe it didn't attack, but I missed the 0. We're on a short attack delay right after the Burning Claws, so getting the Burning Claws on and being able to click attack while I was using the Captcha should have sent another Noxious Halberd swipe. Maybe I just missed it. Oh, now we're tanking. We good? We good? I got the overhead back on. Get a combo. Kinda wanted to restore as well. There we go. We fine. He's doing a lot, but he ain't got nothing now. Stop, dude. I was misclicking that a bit. Brawl. Let's just stand over here. Step back out. Whoa. Yep, missed the ranger. You get a Captcha again? I would like to be in the fight long enough that there's just like 40 dots in that attack, dude. I just want it to be like the whole screen. GG's. GG's. Rune Javelin heads. All right, let's bounce. 19 KC coming in hot. We're at 80k out of 100k an hour, so a trip or 2 left. Oh yeah, that one was cut a little short because of the kill before. It was just was having a tough time. More of these. 6 Garambon. Struggling. We're riding the struggle bus. All right, we're good. This is my stop. We've gotten off the struggle bus. The loot has been, I guess, pretty normal. We haven't got any uniques, but all of his uniques are like, they're rare enough that you don't get a unique on average once per hour. So the odds were this hour of video, I wasn't going to get a unique, but we're not done yet. And to be fair, the best drop I've ever gotten, by a long shot on any of these hour of videos, was during the Osmumten's Fang Vardorvis hour of, where that's the now privated video because it's an item that's been nerfed and it's like useless to watch. Other than the fact that like 40 minutes in, I got my Ultor Vestige. Count it. All right, let's thrall up, vine up, prayers on, swipe. Swipe or more swiping. No, that's not how it goes. Nice. The accuracy been really good. Release. More hits. Okay, that 5 with the Blood Fury proc. I'm not gonna count that one. Keep going, bud. Ah. Burning Claw specs. 1, 2. I'm gonna send the third. Yeah, and I did get the extra halberd hit in there. We ballin'? A little bit of burn damage. I'm trying to prepare to spawn my thrall, and you're over here making me move, Vardorvis. What are you doing making me, like, do the fight, guy? Stand still. Don't fight back. And give me a 200 mil drop every time. This is all I ask for, man. This is real simple. Whoa. Wouldn't be the worst time to heal up a little bit. We're gonna push it though. Eating food slows down your DPS. Might need it. Might need. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna combo eat there. Range head probably coming in hot. There it was. I didn't have to step in at all and skip those axes. I'm a fool. I'm just trying to make myself look cool. GG's. End it! Very nice. 300 lava runes. The prophecy. This is the perfect kill lava runes, at least. Oh, lava runes. Sir? Get burned. Never mind. I had zoomed in. I was trying to get fancy, and he used every fucking attack he could. It's getting a little late over here, okay? We've been doing this for so long. Just 1 hour of Vardorvis losing my mind. It is getting kind of late. Shows you guys that it's noon if you look at my report button, but that's showing Cambridge time, not my local time. It's 5 a.m. here. Gains. Look, I do Vardorvis at 5 a.m. so the worlds aren't packed. That's a joke because the boss is always instanced. Solo-only bosses with an instance can be very nice for money-making, especially if, you know, they add up to good GP an hour. A lot of those cases have been the consistent moneymakers like Vorkath and Zulra and the Phantom Muspah. But all 4 Desert Treasure 2 bosses being solo-only instanced bosses are pretty cool. It gives you a lot of options for grinding. It added many hours of gameplay, to say the least. I'd like to get one of these pets, dude. Let's go ahead and Burning Claw. I would really like one of the Desert Treasure 2 pets, if you don't mind. Ooh, the max hit, but no burn. Into a 60 is kind of sick, though. Kind of 60. All right, dude, shut up. I think I just hit a 1 for my Blood Fury proc. GG's. What do you got for me? Blood runes. Okay. Just gonna sip up this divine now, because I'll forget mid-fight. It was only like 30 seconds left on it. Send. The 58 opener, beautiful. Ooh, into the 50, beautiful. Oh, into the 60, beautiful. Into the 0. Log off, dude, 1 star. Capture life coming in hot. Ooh, that was a pretty good spread on that one, Vardorvis. It would be kind of cooler, like, they have Awakened Vardorvis, there's like less time on that captcha, and I think it starts with more than 4 on the first one. Usually adds 1 more dot each time. I think it starts with at least 5 on Awakened. Like, it is a little more difficult with the hard mode version of this boss, but I do think it would be funny to have just a hard mode version of that attack where it could be way more dots, and the dots can be way more spread out. Make them like a little smaller too, and they can be like out on the edges, make it a real pain in the ass, dude. Echo Vardorvis? Whoa. Whoa, can't click, won't click. I can't click and I'm proud. Send? Stop? Oh, dude, I actually had another can't click moment there. We're fine. I would like to click on the boss sometimes. I don't think I went for the Burning Claw spec this time, did I? Whatever, we good. Didn't need it. It's got 1 health left. The Thrall kills it during the capture for Rune Javelin heads. I don't know what I expected. 5 food? Yeah, but I have 2 Burning Claw specs. Send. We're gonna hit some 60s. 19. 8. All right, it's not. We're not catching up. Oops, I thought we were moving. Spawn the Thrall after its next attack. Why would I click there? I got out of there before the axe hit me, though. Sheesh. After my attack, I'm going to step under. I kind of want to be in that tile. This is why I did that. But he wasn't really kiting out the way I wanted him to. Stupid pathing. I mean, it's smart for him, I guess. If you don't do the things that make the fight easier for me, Vardorvis, then you're an idiot. Give me 1 more. There's the 60. 1 more good hit. 1 more good hit. Oh, I didn't mean to be clicking on him. I could just shift click to make sure I'm not clicking on him. Oh, the 59. I should be sending the bones, the burning bones, whatever. Oh my god. All right. There's a lot going on there. Trying to spec while he was doing all that. I love it. Get him. Got him. Good him. Dang, I'm about to take a bank trip. We like barely have any time left, any XP to go, so we get to the 100K, whatever. Whatever. Next trip will just be short. It's getting intense, dude. Very nice. Oh yeah, dude, very nice is right. You see those lava runes? Where else are you gonna get lava runes, dude? A dragon impling showed up my mini-map for... Yeah, it's because I hadn't loaded in the house. I was gonna say for just a second. It must be out here. That's crazy. What did I get for it? No way, dragon javelin heads? I've gotten some of those from Vardorvis tonight. Come on, man. Okay, I don't know what I wanted to get instead, but not that. All right, let's go get like the 1 or 2 more kills, whatever it is. We're almost done here. We're almost done. Coconuts in the chat. What? Teleport me out of here? Just like 2 more kills max. We're at 23. Oh, even the 1 more kill is good then. I'm at 23 KC. I was saying if we got up to 25, it'd be good. 24 would be fine. Yeah, I mean, not bad. The Noxious Halberd doing some work for sure. Vardorvis just a bit of a long grind for it to actually pay out, but it does pay out. There's only so many drops in the game that are very expensive, but like too rare to be worth grinding at all. Things like Third Age. Sigils from Corp, unfortunately, are more rare than they are like valuable. Even though they're very expensive, it just takes too long on average to get one for it to be worth. Ultor Vestige, not that case. Not the case. I mean, I guess if I end up with a 25th kill. About to do the math now, but let's do the fight. It's like a 1 in 1,088. That's what it averages to for the drop. 25 kills an hour would be 43.5 hours for that item. But that's over 4 mil an hour in just the Ultor loot. It's like 4.5 mil an hour just from the Ultor. You get any Virtus and whatnot, you're up near 5 mil an hour. Plus, like the regular drops, like minus supplies, you know, 4.5 to 5 mil an hour for the non-max gear setup is all. That's still pretty solid. Like max GP an hour of Vorkath does not go up to 5 mil an hour, but you'll make 4 or 5 mil. Like, or I guess not quite 5. But you'll make 3 or 4 mil every hour at Vorkath. So it kind of depends what you're into. Averages are averages, though. Math is math, as Mr. Incredible once said. Let's send 2 specs, as Mr. Incredible also once said, I'm pretty sure. Bonathrall. Whoa, guy. The 3 burn damage at a time doing a lot of work for me. It's like having a second Thrall out. A more consistent second Thrall. Huge. Supplies? Get out of here. We got no space for this. I just healed up to full health. Whatever. Here comes last kill of the hour. We're good to go. Too much going on, dude. Yeah, it's going to be KC25 coming in hot. That is awesome. Now to look over and see if I was recording the whole time. This is the kind of thing you guys would never get to know, but I definitely... Things like that get messed up. I don't think I've ever gotten to be just about done with an hour of video and then realized I wasn't recording. We've had some, you know... I've made a lot of videos, though. I definitely have had mistakes that have been time-consuming like that, but that would be a rough one. This would be the kind of video that I am only recording this like a few hours before I'm going to put it out as well. This is not recorded like a week before, so if you're watching this like the morning it came out, then I just did this grind a few hours ago, and yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, if I just try to brag about how I'm grinding. If I had just lost like an hour's worth of footage right now, the video probably wouldn't be coming out this morning. I'd probably be trying again the next day. There's no way. We are over 1 hour worth of XP, so it was 24 KC and a fraction. Especially if you include, I didn't start getting XP until after we made the first trip here, which is not like short, even with the teleport. So more like 23 to 24 kills an hour with this setup. It's still not that bad at all. This is not like a budget setup, quote unquote, but it is compared to having Scythe and Soul Reaper's Axe, which just fuck shit up. Alright, I may be making big mistakes for this last one right now. Doesn't matter. If I die right now, I can just cut it out of the video. It's already been an hour. Still gotta show the final loot and whatnot. Oh, Burning Claws to end it all. In-game. What? GG's? Adamant's ore. Okay. Let's go ahead and bounce. 105k strength XP gained. 103k an hour, though. Going over 100k XP an hour for the full hour is just... That's pretty sweet. That's some good strength XP right there. I also got 300 Hunter XP thanks to the Dragon Impling. 25 KC. Hopefully editing DAC is showing you the loot on screen right now. A little under 2 mil in loot when we were just doing the math that it's like, oh, it's 4.5 to 5 mil an hour, but the 4.5 to 5 mil wouldn't include like Awakener's Orbs. I forgot about that being a plus 800k occasionally. Paying for like a lot of supplies, in other words. Still, getting 4 to 5 mil an hour with like a budget setup on Vardorvis once you are getting your drops is really nice. That is awesome. So I'm pretty happy with the Noxious Halberd and the Burning Claws combo here. That was a lot of fun to use. That's gonna wrap it up for this hour of video, everybody. If you still have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed the video or you just got some useful information out of it, be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch, which should be linked on the screen and in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and best of luck on your Vardorvis gains.